but I'll give a full rundown of how we do the service and everything. Instead of having them come in and wait in line, we're actually going to have you guys serve them at the table today. So something a little different. I'm just waiting on a few more things to get done, and so in about 5-8 minutes or so, I'll gather everybody up and figure out we're going to need about 5 people, 5 to 7 people, probably 7 people on the line to actually make the trays. The rest will be food running and then handing out your stuff, and my table over there to hand out the drinks. So when everybody sits down, they'll already have a silverware, they'll already have a cup, there's lemonade to drink, and they'll also have a bottle of water. So your food runners won't have to worry about bringing them anything at all. So if somebody didn't get a silverware or something, it'll all be up there at the front.
And we don't pull them both ways. We can do it, we can do it. I know we'll find the missing frame. Sideways, up or down, it's all the same. We will do it, we will do it. Don't leave already. Oh no, no, I'm not that steady. Don't go too far.
We house many different programs here. We have 2 veterans care programs where we have veterans that are making the change from homelessness back, off the street into either housing or the workforce or both or whatnot. We have 2 programs. One is a 60-day program where they're housed. We feed them, all courtesy of the Veterans Administration. And then we have a more intensive program in the back for guys that might have addiction issues or some mental health issues, and that's a year-long program where they can stay there and undergo continuous case management to help kind of get themselves back together. Guys with PTSD, which is probably pretty common, all that kind of stuff. And then we have we house vocational training here, where we bring regular people just in off the street. They want to make a change in their lives, and we offer them the chance to be housed here, and then get services at many different trade schools, from trucking to the Las Vegas Culinary Academy over on Lake Mead, run by the MGM. We have transitional apartments here, where people coming out of any of the programs, instead of having to be kicked right out back into just regular society, they can be put up in like a small 1-bedroom apartment for up to a year, where they continue to receive case management, and then gives them a chance to save some money and just not have the shock of just going right back out, maybe into the same environment that they came from. We have many overnight shelters here. We have housing for, I think, around 300 homeless every single night. It's free to them in our 2 overnight free shelters. We also partner with many of the big insurance companies, where they have daycares around the city, and they can get people. We have blocks of beds in our main shelter that are saved for them, so they have people just come on over, get right into the shelter. We have a full-service clinic, which is run by the Las Vegas Outreach Clinic here, so people can go at no charge and get lots of different medical services. I was homeless myself about 10 years ago. I received services from the Salvation Army and went to a culinary training program put on by them, and got a job right after that, and I've been here ever since, worked my way up. And so that clinic, when I was homeless, that clinic was where I got services when I wasn't feeling well. It saved my life probably a couple times. And so a lot of things we do here, a lot of good blessings here. A lot of the focus we have here is trying to make sure that when we bring people in, that we don't see them again. And, we say that in the nicest way. We don't want to see them again unless they're coming back to let us know just how successful how they're doing. Here in the dining room, we take what we do here especially seriously and hard, because for people that are experiencing homelessness out there on the street, sometimes a meal, this may be the first place that they stop. This may be the first part of the Salvation Army that they see, might be right here in this kitchen. So for events like this, where you come out, take time out of your day to come out and help us serve, it's extra special to them. They don't have to wait in line today. They're going to get in, they're going to get a nice hot meal, nice something to drink. And a lot of people that I was actually homeless with at the time I still see a few of them here and there. And so part of what we do here is to try and get people through that door and over to the services, because we have so many things to offer. This is the first step to what could be lasting success for someone.
Hey, Jeremy, what's the homeless population of Nevada? I mean, of Las Vegas?
So we just had the homeless census. We all just went out and counted. It's always, it's up and down. It's hard to get a real accurate count, because a lot of people are very service resistant. They don't want to deal with authority or people. And so it's hard to get an accurate count. Off the top of my head, I don't know what the count was. You can look it up. It's a public number. I don't know what the count is. There are people in tunnels and people in fields, and so they send outreach teams out. We have 5 different, what they call multi-organization outreach teams, where we partner with like one law enforcement officer, 2 licensed social workers, people from Help of Southern Nevada, 1 from our team, and they go out, 5 teams go out every single day, and they go and contact people that might need services to try and get them, even if it's not to us, to Help of Southern Nevada or anywhere where they might receive some care that could get them back on their feet.
All right, we're glad to be part of it, a part of the program. You guys have any questions for Jeremy? You have any questions, guys?
Here in Las Vegas with the veterans especially, one thing we're real proud of is we've reached a state that they call functional zero here, which is, all that means is that, yes, there are veterans that are on the street, but every veteran that's out there right now that wants help has been able to come and get help. Those people, you're gonna have people, like I said, that are service resistant, that may not want to take that first step or whatever, but we've reached a real proud moment where there's not any veterans out there that have not been contacted to receive help, that are able to come through our program.
It's a great program.
Very cool.
Thank you.
We do about 200,000 meals here every year, just in this dining room. We do about, just for this 1:30 to 2:30 meal, we do about 90,000 meals.
Wow.
In the course of a year.
Now, how big is your campus here?
Campus 5 acres.
5 acres.
5 acres. So it encompasses a lot of buildings all over the place. So. And also, the last thing I want to say was that one of the things that in the past, Salvation Army has been a little bit stigmatized by what was considered treatment of the LGBTQ community. So we are very proud here to feature what we call our LGBTQ safety dorm, which is where anybody in the LGBTQ community, we work closely with the Senate, and they can come here and stay for free in their own separate dorm area so that they can feel safe from any kind of persecution or any type of bullying or anything like that they might experience being in general population, being in a general shelter. So that's another thing that's really awesome that we do here.
All right.
Okay?
It's a wonderful thing. We're glad to be part of it.
I'm going to take a breath now.
Let's get started.
There's a message drifting in the air. If you listen, you will notice music everywhere. This bridge is made of hope. This bridge is made of hope. In this world of hunger, war, and strife, we can together, all included, build a better life. This bridge is made of hope.
the door, I'm on the way. A million things I guess that I should say, but I am done. Yeah, I am done. Letting go of all my heavy load. I waited for the moment to unfold.